Hi, Tate. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
We're doing fantastic. Are you going to be cool with Zoom though? Because I know you've said before that you're not like the biggest Zoom fan for like album work and stuff like that.
Interviews are fine. It's just
Okay, all right.
writing
Thank
songs is
goodness.
a challenge.
Well, this will be a chance to get to know you because we haven't really had a chance to ever talk to you before. And now on the scene musically and music that we're playing on MyFM, that's getting a very positive response at the age of 17. I mean, is your world like, is it crazy right now?
People always assume it's so crazy when it's really not because I'm at home. Like it's super weird. Like I feel like not a lot has changed when so much has changed.
Right.
It's an interesting thing to grasp right now for sure.
What have you noticed that's changed though? Something has to have changed. Yeah, you're at the house in Canada, you're quarantining like everybody else and stuff. But what's changed? What's really changed for you?
I'm busier. It's just like I just have more to do. And I really didn't think I was going to because I just graduated school in December, like early. And I thought I was gonna have like so much free time. And I
Mhm.
don't. I'm just working so much and it's great. But I wish I could say that like it's weird because I get to go to events and stuff, but I can't go anywhere. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Man, are you starting to, I mean, I know everybody's very hopeful that, the end is in sight with the pandemic, but are you starting to make some plans, touring or shows or anything on the other side of this?
Yeah, we have a tour booked in Europe for September.
Oh, wow.
So fingers crossed that happens. I really, really hope so.
When did you start actually writing music? Did it start as something different and then it eventually evolved into songs? Because at 17 and with songs like You Broke Me First, it's just, I could not imagine writing something like that at 17 or even younger in high
Mhm.
school. Like I just think you're just such a brilliant writer.
Thank you. I think I always started writing songs when I was like 7. They were really bad though. Like it was like just gibberish. Um, but when I actually like started getting really into school, I loved writing and poetry and stuff.
Mhm.
And so when I was 13, that's when I legit started writing like real songs. And I just forced myself to write a new one every single week,
Hmm.
and it kind of just improved over time went on.
Were you part of like theater in school? Did you perform in school? Was this happening throughout your high school career?
No, it was interesting. I actually went to a ballet school for like
Oh,
5 years, like a long time. So it was like nothing related to music at all. It was just dancing, and I just did music on the side.
which I saw in the bio you did. So you think you can dance? You came in like third, I guess, in that season that you're on.
Yeah, when I was 12.
Oh my
That's
gosh,
awesome.
that's
I
So were
don't know.
crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know
Joe,
if
go
you
ahead.
remember the choreography at all, but the salsa with Jonathan, I
Oh
have
my gosh.
always wanted to do that move where he lifts you up behind his head and you're just spinning around. I've always wanted to do that with somebody. I am 5'9". I don't think I can ever get up on somebody's back like that and spin around. But please know that that is just the ultimate move for
That
me.
was scary. I mean, I was terrified. How many times we fell and slipped? It was terrifying.
Oh gosh.
So was the focus when you were younger, was it more dance than music? Did you always want to do both, or what was your plan as a youngster?
I mean, I always, I was always like, I'm gonna be a superstar. But my parents were like, what does that
Mhm.
mean? When
Right.
I was younger. So they put me in dance classes. I got really serious in dancing. And then eventually I just kind of thought I was gonna be a professional dancer because I had no idea how to get into the music industry. Um, and so it honestly just always thought I was going to be just
Yeah.
like a backup dancer or something. And I never really thought that like starting a YouTube channel would result in something actually, being
Sure.
created.
And that TikTok was kind of like instrumental here in putting you on the map as well, right?
TikTok was, yeah, it was interesting because my song was like just normal, just doing well, and then
Right.
it like kind of made it blow up, uh, and just went crazy. That was really cool.
Was there a certain day when you felt like something was really happening? Like, Jill will go, oh my gosh, I just got another like 4,000 views on some viral video she's doing or something. Was there a moment where you said, oh Lord, something's happening?
I didn't really look at the stats until I got like a tweet, and it was
Yeah.
like Headline Planet, and it was like you're bubbling under the top 100, like on Billboard. And I was like, what?
What? Yeah.
I didn't even know my song was close to being at that level. And it was like, yeah, you're like the #1 next to being in the top 100. And I think that was like where I started looking at numbers and started
Sure.
freaking out. I didn't even notice like all the TikToks that had been made to my song and
Yeah.
everything that had happened. But then it started, obviously, when it made the Hot 100, it was just crazy. It was all crazy.
I don't mean to like get negative here or anything. We touched on this briefly, but I would imagine if I was you, I mean, we're all going stir crazy during the pandemic, but like if you have this huge song, I'd be crawling out of my skin. Like, I just want to get out and play this in front of people. I want to perform this. I want people to sing it back to me.
No, that's the only like part is I can't get that energy from people. And like Zoom obviously is only one level and there's only I don't know, you can't really grasp a lot from there. But
Right.
the only thing that I was grateful for was that I could go to Toronto and film like award shows and stuff.
Yeah.
Sure.
And performances. So it was still cool to me what was happening, but I definitely wish it was in person for sure.
Were you in school doing learning, or were you doing learning from the house?
I was doing online school.
You
and
were, okay.
Throughout the summer, I was like grinding to get grade 12 done because I was
Yeah.
like, I'm not going into 2021 having to do school.
Yeah. Did you cheat? You didn't cheat at all, did you?
No.
No, I got a 12-year-old and I've watched him and I see the Zoom class and I'm watching like instant messages back and forth, and he's not cheating, but obviously the ability on a Zoom thing to look at some notes is easier.
Well, the problem was that all my friends were on Zoom and like
Yeah.
they could stay at their, they could stay with their same score they had when they left. And I had like an online program before. So I
Okay.
had to do everything like 10 times the amounts. It was brutal.
Oh man. And we're looking at your bedroom behind you? Is that what we're looking at, or?
No, this isn't mine. This is a guest room.
Okay, gotcha. Has it been requisitioned for all your Zoom interviews and all that stuff?
I've been all over the place.
Have you?
Literally, I've been in my bedroom, in my studio, in one time I was in an apartment when we were filming something. It's all over the place.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh my gosh. Well, good for you. Any brothers and sisters?
I have a 19-year-old brother.
Okay. Oh man, what does he think about all this?
He doesn't really care. I mean, he did his own thing. He's a hockey player. I mean, every once in a while, he'll like awkwardly walk in my room, brush his hand against the wall, and be like, "Your song's good," and then they leave.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
So
good
weird.
Lord.
You weirdo! Like, come on.
Right. Hockey players. There you go.
Yeah, but I think my family's just kind of like, high five, Tate. Like, there's not much they can do.
Right. But do they really even understand what's happening now? Because I mean, are you from a musical family at all, or is there any of that in the background? No.
No. So they're all obviously just as blindsided as me too. Just
Wow.
very confused as to what's happening.
That is so crazy. I'm sure it must be wild for your parents to see these numbers and realize that like when people say Tate McRae, they're talking about their daughter who's now suddenly famous and people know who she is and her song's being played on the radio. And months ago, she's just our daughter.
That also, like, as much as it doesn't hit me, it doesn't hit them as well. So a lot of the time they're just like,
Yeah.
I don't know. We're very, very chill about things. So I think that they don't even click it in their heads either until they'll hear it on the radio once.
Right.
Or they'll see it in a Starbucks or like
Yeah.
something weird that they're like, oh, and they like remember again what's happening. But it's easy to forget when you're just in your house.
Okay. Do they name drop though when they're at that Starbucks and they see something, hear something, go, that's that's my daughter.
I'm sure my dad does.
Oh, good for him. He should be so proud.
Was your brother at least impressed that you were working with Billie Eilish and Phineas?
Yeah, he didn't really say anything to me.
Who is this guy?
No, they're all like, congrats. Like it's like a broad
Yeah.
thing. Like I think it's like I'm supportive of his hockey, he's supportive of my music. We're like
Right.
fist bump, we're good. And
Right.
that's about it.
Is he a good hockey player? Is he playing college or anything, or?
Yeah, he's playing junior A right now and he's going to colleges. So he's really good.
That's
Cool.
awesome. Oh, good for him. What position does he play?
He's a defense.
Is he? Okay.
I try to go to as many games as possible, even though I hate it.
Ah,
You
Why do you
can't
hate
hate
it?
hockey.
I don't hate it. It's just very cold. It's freezing.
So is
what's your
Canada.
weather? What's your weather like up there right now? I mean, America's all over the place.
Oh, freezing. Like minus
Really?
35. Really cold. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not fun. Not my
Did you
vibe.
spend a lot of time in LA though? Because I know, aside from So You Think You Can Dance, you've done a variety of TV things. You were on Ellen dancing and stuff. Did you like spend considerable time here?
Yeah, I traveled a lot when I was younger, and LA was like a main spot that I went all the time. So
Right.
it's been interesting. Like I haven't traveled outside of Canada in 11 months, which is
Yeah.
really weird. I haven't done that since I was like 8.
Wow. Well, listen, when you do get to travel again, we'd love to see you stop by the studio. I mean, we want everybody to stop by. We're just going to open the door and tell people to come in. So don't be
Lonely.
surprised if it's crowded, because we're the same way. We're stir crazy too. I'm sitting in a studio and Jill's at her house and Kevin's at his house, and we're all separate. And it's such a strange feeling to do radio shows like that. So I'm sure working on music projects is the same way,
We just all hope that real life happens soon. Please.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Amen to that. Well, Tate, congrats on everything.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming on, and tell your family we said hello.
I will. So nice meeting you all.
Nice to meet you too. Take care of yourself.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.